show you a couple of books, well, all the pickups that I got for the 7th of July now it is. Also wanted to just show you quickly this manga art set that I got for doing the drawings. It's a set. I'll show you how to do the blacks and grays of manga, and it's got some India ink pens and pencils, stencils, a little mannequin and whatnot, and just got it because I'm wanting to get into some of the inking, and I know India ink is the stuff that you want to get, but this was a cheap $20 way of getting into it and practicing without ruining expensive inks. And then also I got this art pencil, green art pencil, so that you can do roughs with this, and then when you scan, the green will disappear, just like other people who use blue art pencils that disappear under scans. So yeah, got that. So you draw with it, do your inks over it, scan it, looks good. So now to get on with a good week with quite a few #1s, but I'll show you first a couple that I haven't read yet. And we have The Amazing Spider-Man Part 3, The Grim Hunt, 636. Not really too impressed with this one yet. I don't know. The story so far, so eh. One that I'm expecting that I hope the ending is pretty good, from Alex Zalben, aka host of Comic Book Club, who we haven't seen for quite a while. Issue number 4 of Thor and the Warriors 4. So hopefully that one turns out really well, I hope. We have Iron Man Legacy. This one I'm not really impressed with. Iron Man Legacy either. I want to end it. It's really boring for me. Don't like it. Blah blah blah. Iron Man's good, but I think just a regular Invincible Iron Man. Okay, we have Chapter 13 of X-Force, or Chapter 13 of The Second Coming, which is X-Force number 28, and I think a pretty good writing team. The art, this is probably the best one of the week for art. Mike Choi, Sonia Oback, the climax basically of the Second Coming storyline. I think it was pretty good, and spoiler there, supposedly Cable, he dies, he kind of explodes from this legacy virus that he lets take over his body so that he can open a portal from the future so then get to the present and bring the rest of those X-Men back from the future. I thought overall pretty good. There's just one more or two more tie-ins. There's the X-Men Second Coming, the final chapter, and Hellbound issue number 3. But yeah, beautiful art. I always love the team of Choi and Oback, and I know Mike Choi's done work for Witchblade, as I've seen looking through Nikki's books, and I'd rather see nobody else rather than Sonia Oback doing the colors for Mike's pencils. The marriage of their colors and pencils is just unbelievable. One of the best I liked this week was Super Soldier, Steve Rogers, issue number 1. Good art, loved it all the way through. Brubaker and Eaglesham, Choi, those are the names on it. Really good. I think Brubaker's been doing good with the Captain Americas and all that kind of stuff. Really good, just kind of like a somebody's trying to recreate the Super Soldier serum, and one of the MI-13 agents lets Steve know, and he goes on a little James Bond mission to find out what's happening. One of the best comic books of this week. Definitely a pickup. And here's probably a very big pickup this week for a lot of people, which is X-Men number 1. Curse of the Mutants storyline, and there's a few variants. I was only able to get this regular cover and then a variant which I'll show you next. The story, though, as everybody probably knows, the vampires, Draculas, everything has already been laid out even before this issue came out, so this one did not have very many highlights. It was just a big setup. Very, I don't know, predictable, somewhat kind of boring actually for X-Men number 1. The thing that I did like about it, the first few panels where one of these vampires blows himself up and starts spreading a vampire virus, first through Jubilee, and that part was already a preview on the Marvel.com website, and that was one of the best parts. So that was a shame, but one of the things that I did like was the title, the X-Men, and the X, because it's very similar to the old and the starting of that, right? You see, the X-Men title is exactly the same. But there has not supposedly been an X-Men title since the 90s, and now they're rebooting it. But this title, The X-Men, was actually continued, I think, around issue 90-something, 94 I think it was continued as The Uncanny X-Men. So if you ever see anything of the old books that say The X-Men, it's actually The Uncanny X-Men title. But I just thought that was a really good throwback to that. And so, yeah, hopefully it gets a little better, but I'm not really buying into all the crossovers for Curse of the Mutants. And even before the Second Coming final chapter is done, they're starting another thing. So I'm kind of done. Just give us a relax. Let us finish the old stories before you guys start going into the next storyline. And here's just the variant that I got was X-Men. There you go, blank cover. It's white all around, so you can get drawing all the way around it if you want at a convention. Love the blood splatter right there. Very good. I was hoping to get the Ramita Wolverine variant, but by the time I got there, Roy was all sold out of all other variants. Maybe if I have some money, I might get them on eBay. A couple other really good ones. Hellboy #1 of 3, The Storm. Hellboy, BPRDs, they're always awesome to get. This one I really loved. It was really good. The art is always good. Mike Mignola's writing is great. Can't remember who, must be this Duncan Fegredo who's doing the art, but no matter who they have the artists to do the Hellboys, it always has that Mike Mignola dark style, really good art. This one, some repercussions happening after I can't remember whatever storyline, the Wild Hunt, and it kind of brings you up to date on everything that's kind of been happening with Hellboy, and that's one of the reasons I really liked it, because some of the stuff from Hellboy, the stories kind of get lost and I forget about them, because you don't see them very much. They get lost in the rest of the Marvel stuff that I get. And but just lovely recap, and then some upcoming repercussions from the last Wild Hunt and other things that have happened to him recently. Really good one there. Yeah, I'll just put these here so you guys those. Yeah. And then Hit Monkey #1 of 3, and it's all right. I think it's a little comedic. Fits well in with like the Deadpool kind of stuff, which is where I began reading the Hit Monkey stuff. Went back, got the first issue, and now I want to read the second series. But first, it's kind of showing his first days in the world of man as this Hit Monkey. So it's interesting, and he's got the ghost of the other Hitman who kind of helped him be the Hit Monkey he is now. And his ghost is talking to him and walking him through getting the revenge on the people who have killed him. So yeah, funny, short series. It's only 3, so that's good. I don't want a really long one on them, just quick, short, comedic kind of stuff. Yeah, so that's that. But out of the #1s, I think Hit Monkey was pretty good, but Hellboy and Super Soldier was probably my favorite. X-Men was a little bit boring, and Hit Monkey was good just for the comedic stuff and just quick little stuff to kind of break the serious books. And X-Factor, or X-Force, beautiful artwork. Yeah, and that's that. So that's my books for the 7th, and maybe in a couple weeks, hopefully show you some more. Yeah, I'm going to be moving soon, so when that happens, won't have any videos around for a little while till we get internet in our place situated. But yeah, that's that. So, I don't know. See you guys later. Bye.